Sunday को है ना what time Friday है ना इस Friday का पूरा दिन बाकी सिर्फ इसलिए कि और कुछ एक और भी है इसलिए क्या केमिस्ट्री भी है पीरियोडिक टेबल ये हाँ हिंदी के भी दो है ये को नहीं मुझे चॉइस नहीं है ये हिस्सा चॉइस नहीं है हमारी भी होगी अच्छा इसमें वो हमारे लिए नहीं रहेगा वो अभी 9th के लिए है प्रेजेंट 9th के लिए उनके लिए रहेगा ऐसा वो एनईटी की वजह से हमारे स्कूल में से ये साल का 10वीं है फिर अगले साल जो 10वीं में नेक्स्ट ईयर जो 10th में उन्होंने सिर्फ ये लास्ट ईयर अभी हमारे स्कूल में तो 9th के लिए लगा है और बाकी सारे कौन से सब्जेक्ट क्या तो मैं मेरे नहीं पता तो चेंज हो गया तो पहले ये चेंज हो गया एनईपी की वजह से अभी डायरेक्ट 12th में बोर्ड होगा एनईपी क्या है नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी डायरेक्ट 12th में सच में डायरेक्ट 12th में रहेगा हमें तो रहेगा भी 10th ऐसा नॉर्मल है नो 9 जैसे 11 तक नॉर्मल ही रहे 12th में आएगा और उनको पहले से ही स्ट्रेस कर दिया अभी नहीं है मैं तो 10 के लिए भाई ये तेरे को दिन बोल रहे हो बाहर में पैसे कैसे Yeah, she. Robotics is very favorite. It's a very it's happy but I mean, email everyone. वो पुराने जमाने में revolution या रसम जैसा है पुराने revolution AC on period. Maybe on this. Maybe most like I never know that. That's a period in which I never know. उसको दो होमवर्क करने हैं आज लिखने का भी होमवर्क हाँ एक ऑपरेटिव का ध्यान सब और एक कुछ लिखने दे कुछ 9% लिखने थे बड़े बड़े उसने वो भी कंप्लीट नहीं किया वो बोला कि दूसरे क्लास नेक्स्ट क्लास में जो आज है तो करके Yeah, with that. Both the lessons which I have taught is clear to you. Now, which lesson is there on Sunday? First one, third next day, no? Prepare किया ना? कर रहे हैं। एक बोर्ड पढ़ना होता है। एक बोर्ड पढ़ना पड़ता है। एक काम करो टेस्ट के लिए आप आपका उसमें देखो कोडिंग में देखो उसमें पॉइंट्स तो तैयार करो वे आगे फिर टाइम होता है ना ओके let's start with the right of dictator. What is dictatorship? Okay, that is a one person dictating. That is what a dictate. Dictatorship. One person. It can be a ruler also. It can be a president also. So it can be any such way that one person impose his rule upon others. Now, it was a period that is from first earlier also dictators were there, but it is a type of competition between democracy and okay, as a competitor, this dictatorship emerged. Okay, so we know that the 19th century, many countries got democratic governance. So after the First World War, that conditions
gave rise to the dictatorship. Because certain developments were there in the world that gave rise to dictatorship. Let's see what were those conditions which led to dictatorship. See, can you give some names of dictators? Okay, Hitler is there. Okay, what is that? Before Hitler, the country which followed dictatorship was Italy. Have you heard about Italy? Italy not heard. First World War time also we have seen Italy was along with that one group. So that Italy we heard, but Italy did not participate in the war. That is why much about Italy is not heard of. But Italy's experiences during the First World War and after the First World War gave rise to dictatorship. कुछ भी हो तो हमारा जो कुछ एक्सपीरियंस हमको वो जो एटीट्यूड चेंज करने को होता है. So here also in Italy, certain conditions made them to change. Let's see what were those conditions. So Italy. So it was a period. So when did the First World War came to an end? End. 1919. 1918 ended, and the treaty was made in 1990. Okay. So here we can see from 1919 to 1929 gave rise to this development. The period from 1919 to 1929 was the period of transformation. Why? Do you remember the Treaty of Versailles or like that? Yeah. Okay. Such kind of conditions which were imposed upon them made them to change from a democratic order to a dictatorship. So let's see one by one what were the causes. First cause for the development of dictatorship was that after the First World War, that is, challenges faced from what is this communist? Have you heard about a communist? What is communist?
Heard about it,
but not able.
Communist thing is a country or a place that is under one person's dictatorship.
it's a group of people.
It's a group of
Yes, communism is a system. It is a system in which
Yeah.
so communism is a system in which people believed in socialist ideas. Understood? What is that? Socialist idea. What is socialism? It is based on income. Okay, attendance just now taken to have signed, no? Yes. Now, what is that? It is based on socialism. See, when an industry, who is the owner of the industry, we used to call that person capitalist. Okay, and opposite to that is working class. Let us imagine a situation. We मैं एक company का मालिक हूँ. So you all are workers. Because individually you all are in one group. That is why I gave. Otherwise, if I am taking one person, you will take, nahi, except you. So I am the owner. So when I am owning that enterprise, my intention is to make you people to do maximum so that I will get a profit. Have you heard about the profit word? ना? तो मैंने 100 रुपए इन्वेस्ट किया तो मेरा इंटेंशन होगा 200 रुपए प्रॉफिट बनाने. तो उसके लिए मैं आपको मैक्सिमम एक्सप्लॉइट करेगा. अभी 3 घंटे का काम करेगा तो नॉर्मली मेरे को जितना मैंने जो इन्वेस्ट किया उतना मिलेगा. बट और 2 घंटा काम कराएगा तो मेरे को प्रॉफिट मिलेगा. So exploitation of the workers is there. So here working class were exploited and a movement started to provide equality to the workers, status to the workers. That kind of movement is called the communist. You have heard about Frederick Engels and Karl Marx. Okay, so these people only propagated this theory, and on the basis of that, in Russia, the first revolution had taken place. Okay, अभी देखो ये workers को right मिलेगा, वो लोग प्रोटेस्ट करेगा, ये फिर हमको 3 घंटे ही काम करने का, से ज्यादा नहीं करेगा. तो ऐसा प्रोटेस्ट करने के लिए फ्रीडम मिला. अगर ये उसको राइट देगा तो क्या क्या बनेगा. What they used to tell is, if I am getting a profit of 200 rupees, I have to divide that profit among you. Because of your effort only, I got that profit. So I alone don't have the right to take. That is what communism provides. अभी समझ में आ गया? उसके अंदर जो movement in different parts of the world when it was taken place, that is called communism. So spread of communism was one of the reasons, that is challenges. They are enemies. Capitalists and communists are enemies. They दोनों एक साथ नहीं कर सकते. So that is what the challenges faced. Got this point? If not understood, you can ask.
Not can you repeat this?
See, what is that? Challenges faced from communism is the reason. What is communism? Just now I have told. That is, communists are the people who work against the capitalists. Laborers we are calling. Okay. So, but that movement is completely against the capitalists. So it was a challenge. Got it? Now, what is the second? What happened? Treaty of Versailles we have studied. It was made against Germany. Okay. This treaty was not taken happily. We have seen that उसमें जो contents है acceptable नहीं था. So that is why they were not happy or they were not satisfied with the Treaty of Versailles. So that was the reason why dictatorship originated. But now, next reason. Economic crisis. It was not a very simple problem of not having money. It was a problem which is having long lasting effect. One is inflation. See how many of you people are having economics and all to study? No, you are studying economics. Then that economics book, it is the inflation, price rise, the market, demand, supply, all those things. You people have taken science, no? You did not take maths and science. Okay. It's very complicated economics for them. I have done it. Okay, this situation is economic crisis is a situation happened as a result of inflation. What is inflation? It is that the value of money is not equal to that real price. You are having 100 rupees. The exact value of that 100 rupees is somewhere 20 rupees only. The real value. The face value is 100, but the real value. The real value is the value of that money with which we can buy the things. How much things we can buy? अभी 1 किलो केला लेने के लिए 60 rupees, 70 rupees लेने का तो you can understand. Earlier, that is for 2 rupees that they full the masala, so much masala is put. Now 20 rupees. So this is what the value, the real value. So when the real value of money is decreasing, that condition is inflation. Uske baad, what is that? The banks collapsed, money is not in circulation, unemployment increased. So much economic conditions which were experienced in the European countries is together termed as economic. Okay, so in the countries like ours, if the financial system collapses, the banks which are controlled by the government will take care. But in capitalist countries, everything is private. There is no government banks. In such case, what will happen? If it is collapsed, means collapsed. The whatever the share market, have you heard about share market? Okay, the share market collapse means everything will go. The deposit bank so close means our money also will go along. So this situation happened, started in America, spread all over the countries, led to a situation called economic crisis. So that also helped in the rise of dictatorship. Got it clear? If not understood, you can ask. The next important reason is political instability. Means unstable political system. That is one after another, the governments are coming, but the governments are failing. to fulfill the needs of the people. One after another, that means aristocracy is taking charge, some kind of democratic system is coming, but every institutions are failing to stay or to remain in power. Such situation also give rise for the dictators to be powerful. Now the people were ready to believe what is offered to them, promised to them. They are eagerly waiting. Okay, somebody come and settle on them. So the political instability is another risk. पूरा डिसऑर्डर में है, ये डिसऑर्डर में डिसऑर्डर ऑर्डर में लाने के लिए कोई तो आएगा तो हम तैयार हैं. So ये promises किसने दिया? Dictators ने दिया. So उसको chance. Clear? Now another is class conflicts. What is this class conflicts? Class is not that then A and B is fighting or like that class. No. Here the class conflicts included the aristocracy, that is the richer sections, and the poor people. The rich people and the poor people, when they are fighting, normally we know that the rich will emerge because they are having that money and power. But this is not the event of one day or 1 year or a few days. It was a continuous clash between these. Now, the poor people, if they are not, the peasants are not ready to work for that aristocrats, how they will be able to complete their work? Imagine a rich family, and that there are what is that? By घर में काम करने वाली by maid. Okay, very good, very good. Sometimes the word is not coming. So maid is there. One day, if the maid did not come, everything will go upside down because they don't know how to do. There are some families, the rich families, so many maids are there. For different work, different maids are there. Cooking is not done by that those people who are washing that person. The other person who is cleaning that room is not doing that other work. The one person is for washing, one person is for folding that clothes and all, one person is there for ironing. Okay, so this many maid servants are there. So if they fail to come, one day if they all protest, इधर का पूरा upside down होगा. Because they don't know even to pour shake of this thing, the cup in which they drink tea. Tea to make भी नहीं कर सकते. Okay, if they got it from some restaurant. So that way, the aristocracy find it difficult to that work with the persons. This is what another one. The Commonwealth had been promised during the war that he would be rewarded by greater attention his economic needs. That is, after the First World War, they are promised, but these promises were ignored. So this gave rise to clashes. Now, already I have told you what is communism and the communism is based on the socialist ideas. So many groups emerged, that is with the socialist ideas and communists, and this, if they are spreading, if socialists and communists are increasing in number, that will be a challenge. Have you heard in this thing in West Bengal? For 35 years, the communist rule, Marxist rule was there. Communist and Marxist rule was there. And afterwards, here Mamata Banerjee is now ruling. So what I am telling is that they threatened the people like that. Like they were called red because the symbol, the flag, everything is red. So there was a fear of the spread of this communist ideas. In China, what is happening? In Russia, what is happening? In East European countries, these all countries, the growth of communism become a threat for the others. Many places, this communists have a background of Maoist thing. Maoist means Mao Zedong was the Chinese leader. Well, what was the thinking? They believed in killing because to establish that power of the socialism, they are ready to kill. Working class protest. I'll tell you the example of Kerala. Kerala is one of the country now, one of the states which is ruled by communists, Marxist and communists, CPI and CPI. What is happening? Every day there will be burnt protest or like that. Now imagine I have started my journey from Mumbai to Kerala. When I get down in the railway station, I am not knowing that day is a burn. I may not be able to reach to my home. Because what is that? Buses will not apply, private this thing, vehicles also will not be allowed, shops will not be opened. This type of situation. So is it good? See, thankfully, in Mumbai or Maharashtra, we are not experiencing such things. So it was the threat. So they thought that in order to get rid of this kind of threat, we should have a powerful leader who can be a dictator also chalega. That is what. Understood? Sometimes, some occasions, people begin to think like that only. So, if we are getting a dictator also a powerful person, chalega. Because they should be able to suppress the rise of this kind of. Okay? Got it? Or socialism or communism. Now, next is failure of League of Nations. What was League of Nations?
League of Nations.
Yes.
They should prevent the war from happening. And settling the disputes.
Settling the disputes and make a peace, avoid war. So aims this was the aim for the formation of League of Nations. But did it succeed in its aims?
No.
Yes, what is going on? But it is not a dispute, it is a discussion. What is that? Yeah? What topic is going on? The photos are not there. Photos are not there. Okay, I want to see the Nazi. You want to see the photo of this means Mussolini and Hitler. Your that textbook have you brought up? You are having. No? तो तुम्हारा टेक्स्ट में फोटोस है आप शेयर करो we will see the photos.
What is that article in university?
Africa consists of so many countries. So many areas from this thing. Robert Mugabe was Namibia. So like that, different places, different states. And Kurma was so many places. So
It's a very fresh country. The whole continent is
see, you there are some reasons for this kind of situation. One thing was that uncivilized nature. So this continent was full of resources, but they don't know how to use it. So the Europeans came and exploited it, made them under their control. So what they were forced to. So that is why after the exploitation, that country turned out to be poor. Now, if you are educated, you will be able to handle the situation. So today when I came in that railway station, so railway station to here I took a rickshaw. I told the sector to Kumaya. So when I started telling तो उसने पूछा left से लेने का सीधा लेने का then how I knew that 2 times only I came and they have when I told that place they have product. So मैंने बोला left ले लो. I thought that like उधर से गली से I was afraid that this whether I will be able to reach the place. So then I was thinking that I know that one Terna school is near to that this place. So I told her that Terna school, Terna depot में जाने का school में नहीं. It was so then this man started telling that madam आप तो educated हैं, मैं तो illiterate है, तो आपके पास तो बहुत सारे facilities है, आप देखो कॉल करो पूछो. This man was telling that illiteracy and illiteracy is a conflict between that. So why I did not, and also I was not able to take that mobile and all. I was totally confused. I was looking around. Then I could see your auto, your fare is increasing. Go on, put it down. That is, आपने जो जितना देता है उतने ही दे दो मैं रुको मैं उसके 2-3 लोगों को पूछ लोगों को मान नहीं. Then I told her you do one thing वो उधर का ऑटो स्टैंड करके लेके छोड़ो. Then he dropped and I asked for an auto something. मतलब see, if the person who got into that auto and not knowing all this thing and not going to fight for that person auto वाला पूरा घुमा फिरा के तो बहुत amount charge करते. This is what happened. I told this example just to understand Africa का condition ऐसे हो गया. Europeans came and exploited them and utilized all the resources and made them poor. Now, if anybody took the leadership and bring the people together and fight against the British, or sorry, British or any Europeans and get independence, that person is considered like a godly person. That is why that person could remain for long. Because majority are 90% of the people were illiterate that time. Yeah, some literacy is there. So it is very easy to make them or suppress the illiterate. Now they don't have any resources. The people are now how much violence, how much difficulties are going on. Many of the countries are now turning out into desert. Water also not there. That food is also not there. There was a photograph which got a worldwide acclamation and international award. What was that? One child, he was not able to stand up. So what did the child through the ground in the hot sun moving? Moving means that just pushing that body forward. And over him, a vulture was also flying. Kind vulture. You know that a vulture eat on dead body. So it is at the pace of that child. The moment that child died, it want to eat. So that a photographer took that photo of that child as well as the dogs. It's such a wonderful photograph. So then, this is shown to make us understand what are the types of problems faced in African countries. Water is not there, food is not there. Large number of people are dying. Once the richest continent, full of this one mineral resources, valuable resources, that means valuable mineral resources like gold. And South Africa is rich in diamonds. So such kind of continent is now reeled under poverty. Why? Because of illiteracy. It is not because the resources are not there. Take the case of some of the Indian states. Take Odisha. Odisha student is there. No, Odia student is not there. So Odisha is rich in resources, but they don't know how to use it. Bihar, rich in resources, but they are poor because they don't know how to utilize. On the other side, Kerala, you see no resources there. Only human resources there. But they know how to utilize the resources, all are highly educated. So because of that, there are advantages, disadvantages. Advantages are also there. Many disadvantages are also there. Okay, that we keep aside. But the most developed state in the country. So that is why I gave this example. That is how to make use of the resource we should. Here we are coming to that point only. That is other points clear now. In between you asked something, that is why we diverted the topic. At the same time you were feeling sleepy. Got it clear? Now failure of the League of Nations. The League of Nations were formed to establish peace. Then settle the disputes. Avoid the war. Was it successful in doing all this? If it was successful, Second World War would not have taken place. In all the areas League of Nations failed. That is why. Okay. Is it clear? Now, next is leadership. Mussolini is the dictator. So, Mussolini's leadership also. See, many people that are attracted towards a capable leader. They may not be good natured, but the leadership quality is there. For the success of anything, a good leader is required. You people used to make projects. Are you making? So some of the projects are group projects. And this group projects to be presented. Some are there, they are good in making. They are good in designing. They are good in collecting that materials for making. But there are some persons only they can do the presentation. But jointly when you are doing, your project will come out good. But if that person is thinking that, okay, I will present, dominating. I am the leader, I will present. But if you people did not cooperate with that, how the presentation will come? So, the leader should be able to control, or instead of dominating, make the people convinced that this leadership is acceptable. So Mussolini was such a person, and in times of all these problems, he gave a good leadership. That is why in Italy, dictatorship emerged. Italy, this leadership, that is what the general point we have seen here. See, dictatorship in Italy is our job. So why in Italy this dictatorship emerged? So can you just go through that one, and if then one more part only left out, our dear Hitler. There is this one. Check. तुम लोग को चाहिए what happened? Read it fast. Go through. So textbook में से देखो when you are reading language good. See, I was very poor in Hindi. Now I don't know, a condition has come in between Hindi or you feel mistake means you have to tell me, to change my mistake. There was a time, no Hindi word I was not able to use. I don't. So the school where I started my career. I started my career when I was studying only in English. The students used to cry like. Means literally they were crying. Then I asked why. समझ में नहीं आ रहा. Then I told, instead of one time, I may tell 10 times, but I will tell it English medium. Now a time came, English is very difficult for me. If any problem is there, you have to. Huh? So automatically I will switch back. No, I'm telling sometimes no Hindi English. No.
That's it. You can understand.
If we and it's written there. Go through all these points. If any point is difficult, you can ask. Those who are having textbook not good. Because I did not get the text. So I don't know that.
What I was talking about, they need to not question none. That is another understand. They cannot have anything.
Why don't you explain?
No, I'm going to be. That's right.
I will take interest. Yeah, first I couldn't.
Interest. They are going to. And I like.
See, in the leadership, it is coming. Mussolini was called as Deuce. Deuce means leader. So that much was that. And so people wanted him to be the leader. And the system established in Italy was called as fascism. Okay. What is the system introduced in Italy called fascism? See, this fascism means a kind of unity. It is called a bundle of sticks. What is the meaning of this bundle of sticks? I mean, that much unity is forged there. If one stick is there, easy to break. If it is united together, it is very difficult to break. And it is a kind of system called a totalitarianism. What is totalitarianism? It is a type of dictatorship in that total control is in the dictator. Now, democracy is not like that. The power is diversified. But here, all the power is concentrated in one person. So that kind of totalitarian system was established in Italy and Germany. Got it? So that is why I told you just go through whatever word you are coming across, we will discuss. First you go. What to say there? Feeling God, that's not. But you don't sit there for sleeping. And so, yeah,
It's bigger.
okay. So, fan लगाने का तो और ठंडी होएगा ना?
नहीं वैसा
बैंक के हर जगह पर जाता है
आप डायरेक्ट ऐसे
ये वाला मेरे से ज्यादा खतरनाक है कोई नहीं करता बहुत जो
एक बार जाने तो मैंने
कई इधर बैठ कुछ बड़ा पड़ेगा
okay. Right,
that is why it's sorted in the front and it's very good.
But no, every other classes, no, other centers, no. So that way, very cold I feel when I was standing here. But here I am not feeling that much cold.
Yeah, because it's right on top. Right on.
That is it. I was looking, well, this one is a AC. I
think it's not in the bag in other classes, but in only
this class.
no, only in this, like, and then in this batch, there are like 2 ACs in the front. The power is out.
Okay. Have you completed reading?
Yes.
One more feature is that inspirational speeches. People are, our Prime Minister Modi. So what is that? His speeches are having comment. Whether we like it or not, he drew the attention of all the people through his speeches. You know that there is a captivating power in that. We may be sitting as an opponent. I don't want to hear, but I'm forced to hear. Like that way, if you are sitting also, his speeches are captivating. That is what happened to all the dictators. So people are captivated by the speeches. So that is also another reason for that rise of dictators. Now, go through some words are missing, some points are missing. I have told that is why it was. So much is there. This part is not the passage because what happened and we are looking. Okay, right. So process is there. The short things are not there. ये what are the ये वाला ये वॉल्यूम है जो है डेलीटेड वर्ड्स इसलिए तो स्टार्ट करो देखो children that the textbook aims of purposes is not there that is not to be done then passes from the that is also not there. Yeah, and absolutely. Yeah. Cost for the right. That is what according to that syllabus they have to be. That is why I was waiting for you to come here. Then we will move to Peter next. Why it goes this one? What is the class something? How socialism and communism are separate? What to pay? What we mainly everything I covered, but textbook is okay. What happened? All these points you just read it. So that if any doubt is there, I can.
During second word, we must write the same journey, right, in this whole.
Whole means Italy was with the German. That is why they have made a wrong version of the axis powers. So Japan was also with the Germany. But Italy did not participate that much. उसका जो interest था Africa में. So in Europe, when the wars were there, only Germany and Japan were there. Second. Who won this? Either committed suicide, then Japan bomb drop kiya.
But Japan, like almost, it did give a letter to them, but we want to try it. It was nice.
Second one, you have to learn. It was almost in the stage of the same, accepting that okay, we are surrendering because already Germany surrendered. It was a matter of few days away. But America wanted to proves that America is
Across the ball. So they cross the ball.
the now we want to show that okay, I am the boss. That way they will do. America everywhere pop their nose. Everywhere. In Gulf countries, in that Iraq, in Afghanistan, every country America used to invest. Why? India also they tried. Why? That's the big brotherly policy. Means America only have the capacity to control. Secondly, they are having military supremacy. So every other country used to bow before America. But India never bowed before. See, you remember that is earlier, Indian prime ministers or presidents did not go to America to show that one. But this Donald Trump's time that for election purpose, Modi went. Now he stopped that running around the world. Earlier, he used to stay in the country very few days. More than that, in the country, he is all over the world. So election or prime minister. But now he realized. So a country is having some kind of progress. You should look after. So what I was telling that our country's leaders never surrender their freedom before America. So they wanted to dominate, but never we surrender. They failed. We never surrendered because we have a foreign policy. We preserve our integrity, our dignity to be maintained. So we are not ready to surrender because we have the experience of British rule in India for more than 200 years. So now we learned from that, no, we will not surrender our freedom. America wanted to interfere in Indian affairs, especially the Kashmir issue. We will do, we will try to solve your problem. So India told me, no, we will solve our problem. So this kind of this thing only make India to grow. Now world countries also, economically also, politically also, India is a dominant power. Other countries fear because of that maintenance of integrity. Predominantly, it is always almost that fourth integrity. Next thing is that it got its this thing status just because of that invention of that vaccination for COVID vaccines. Indian vaccines were more effective than the vaccines which were developed by Russia, America, and all. That is what we were, and India supplied into African countries and all over the world, whoever are the leading. Yeah, send it.
India was the first country to like vaccinate almost every person, right?
Mm. But other countries also vaccinated, but the effectiveness of that vaccines were not that.
This system was
See, in that case, that we have to African people who haven't seen that children, poor children, those who are living on that shanties, that slums and all. and those whose parents are working in road construction and all. Small kids are also that is made to stay where that the parents are working. They are sleeping on the road only, that means the side of the road. And they experience the rain, they experience the heat, they experience everything. They are not falling sick often. But we are brought up as guinea pigs. What? Guinea pigs like that हमको brought up किया. So daily we are taken to the doctor. हम वो लोग नाटक करेंगे. Then क्यों नहीं होता है? उसको rain का experience होता, बारिश में भीग जाता है, धूप में वो healthy वो बड़ा हो जाता है. Understood. So their immune system is now very much strong. They never drink Bonvita. They never get that opportunity. But people are firstly of eating the things. ये मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, ये भाजी नहीं चाहिए, वो भाजी नहीं है. But they eat that kind of food, some even that raw food also, that naturally they prepare and eat it. Their parents, morning, they prepare the food and bring along with them. The whole day they are working. Parents are working. Parents means no. आदमी लोग कुछ काम नहीं करते, औरत लोग काम. I have seen. So what no, the real experience है. आदमी लोग क्या है, औरत लोग काम करके उसका पैसा लेके वो पीने के लिए जाते. That is many of the families are there. So by the time they bring the food from home and small kids also eat that way. हम लोग में क्या है, तो cream biscuit चाहिए, तो ये चाहिए, वो चाहिए. हमारे में so much restrictions are there. तो जिन लोग को natural चपाती रोटी ये नहीं खाता है. You people, when you were small kids, you were not eating, you were fussy. No, चपाती रोटी खाता.
बचपन से
My son and was there. So ये दोनों खेलते थे. उसको मम्मी को एक है ना स्पिनाच का वो जूस है ना, स्पिनाच वो जूस बना के उसमें वो लेमन वगैरह डालती है. तो बेटे को खिलाते थे, तो मेरे बेटे को भी खिलाते. वो एक दिन के बाद उसका विलेज का घर में नहीं आएगा, जो कभी नहीं. Then I asked what is the meaning of it? Green. Why was that? I can't imagine. So he never vegetables from my experience. He is for sick. Now also this is wrong. Why? He's for sick. So resistance power is not coming. He never come out that it has no, see this small kids, they experience the rain, they experience the heat, everything they experience naturally, so they get the resistance power.
they are adapted to the environment.
Yes. Now morning sunlight, we people are not getting. So because of that, vitamin D is deficient.
famous, we will get
Yeah,
opportunity calls.
So, but that children are naturally getting. So, what we diverted the topic to that in order to make you to understand the condition of Africa. I was telling like that.
Oh, it's so much of a diary.
You were in the sleeping mode. So we just took that topic like that. And we understood this concept. Okay. African people, why they were not able to develop or grow, just because of the absence of that knowledge or learning, and why that is our people are in great demand in European countries, European, especially America. I have told about the technology just now that the reason that is medicines, the vaccines. America also developed the vaccine. Russia also developed the Pfizer, right? But vaccine have developed. But its effectiveness is very less. Ours, the government itself, of course, it is having side effects. Because within a short time it has been developed. Normally, a vaccine is developed about 20 years of study. So we don't have 20 years.
Normally, any vaccine will still have side effects.
Yes, still have side effects. But most of this one, if for example, this one is that polio vaccine. Polio is almost eradicated. Smallpox is not there. Smallpox. Chickenpox is there. Smallpox is not there. So that is eradicated through vaccine. So many of the things, because of that long-term study, we are having almost 95-98% effectiveness. But this vaccine, they are giving the effectiveness of about 85%. So anyhow, our question is not that. Our question is that knowledge helps us to reach progress. Africa remained in that backwardness because of the lack of progress. So I think you got why Mussolini emerged powerful. What were the reasons for the rise of this thing? What is that fascism?
Against the threat of socialism and communism. That's 6 points.
Sixth point, threat of socialism and communism. So you just gave me textbook.
You read it.
Yes, all of you now listen. That is why I am telling that is in the say the socialists who included anarchists, the communists, and social democrats. So 3 groups, which were the anarchists, communists, and social democrats, created a condition conducive to the growth of fascism. What is that? Anarchist means those who create anarchy, disorder. So when it is created, there is chance for one person to emerge. Every time disturbance, the peace is affected, that troubles are created, then that creates condition for the emergence of dictator. Next is that inspired by the Russian Revolution, the communists inflamed the atmosphere with revolutionary ideas. Inflamed. What is that? Burning that into fire. Understood? So chances were conducive, and it has to burn. We know that first World War we studied. Everything was right, and Archduke's murder was the cause for standing. So situations were already created, and that final the condition was the emergence of the socialist ideas. Then peasants took away the land from landlords. Again, this one you don't know. Russian Revolution you did not study. The demand for that revolution was land to the tiller. Means one who cultivate the land, ownership to be given. I am a farmer, but I don't have the land. I am cultivating on your land. Means which land of capitalist land. So my demand is land to the tiller. There is if I have to cultivate, I should have the ownership. If it is having that is very small area also, I should have the ownership. Now the people distributed the land among themselves. Okay. Now, workmen organized strikes, workers protests were the trade unions formed. Okay. Damaged the machines and took hold of the factories. अभी वो लोग क्या किया? वो पूरा स्ट्राइक कर दिया और जो बहुत तोड़फोड़ करके फैक्ट्री का कंट्रोल ले लिया. अभी हम लोग कंट्रोल करेंगे, तुम घर पे हम लोग वर्कर्स है तो हम लोग डिसाइड करेगा क्या करने का, कैसे करने का और प्रॉफिट भी बढ़. That is what happened in Russia. The communists began to devise a new plan of overthrowing the government and capturing the world. New program they have devised. Okay. People wanted a powerful leadership who could establish peace and prosperity by ending lawlessness and insecurity prevalent in Italy. वो जो disorder है, that not having peace, that condition है, all those have to be settled. Country में peace चाहिए, prosperity चाहिए, उसके लिए कौन आएगा? किसको ये कर सकता है? उसको लीडर बनाने के लिए हम तैयार हैं. The industrialists view the growing strength of the labor unions with alarm and provided financial support to taxes. अभी ये पूरा workers protest करके factories का power ले लेगा, तब industrialist क्या करेगा? उसने ही invest किया. अभी मैंने एक factory setup कर दिया. It is not easy. I have to invest a huge amount. So this huge amount, when I am investing, I am having a kind of thought that I will get some profit out of it. पूरा तो workers बांध के ले लिया, तो हमारा condition बहुत difficult losses. So because of that, the industrialists thought that okay, we will support the fascists, so that this disorder will end.
What else can they do?
That is why they supported. We are discussing about how it is helped in the growth of India. So one of the causes is that this one socialism and communism, when it emerged, the industrialists supported that fascists to capture the power, and the dictatorship emerged. Got it? Any more pointers? Charismatic. Means I have told the example of Modi. So people are attracted towards smart. Smart. Charismatic.
मोदी के speeches कैसे मतलब वो सोच के बोलना.
See, when I compare this Modi with that of Manmohan. Manmohan Singh was a very good administrator, expert, good economist, world famous. Okay, he did that good things calculated because the progress of India started with that. Everything good, but without opening the mouth, he is it. So that is very important. Say you are asking me questions, then I am not ready to answer your queries. I'm not clearing your doubts. Then what is the ये कहाँ से आया क्या है पढ़ाने के लिए आया है क्या उसको कुछ आता है क्या means that way he was an administrator, but here he is not knowing all those techniques. इकोनॉमी के बारे में कुछ भी नहीं है, but what happened कि that time अभी देखो उठा के फेंका तो भी दोनों पैर में खड़े. That is what the capacity to control the audience. मन की बात. What is that? Actually nothing is there. Speak to them. Another that pariksha pe charcha discuss with the children during just before the exam. उसमें भी compulsory है. ओ टीचर्स को बैठने का no टीचर्स को बैठने का बच्चे को बैठने का वो फोटो लेने का वो जो एंट्री फोटो लेके भेजने का उसमें क्या क्या चर्चा हुआ उसके बारे में लिखने. मैंने तो 2-3 साल मैंने कर दिया है सब अप्लाई करने का रजिस्टर करने का उसको अपलोड करने का बोर्ड जाने का कितना टाइम के अंदर जाने का वो लिंक भेजते उसमें पूरा करने का कितना फोटोग्राफ्स चाहिए. सो बैठने का वो टाइम के हिसाब से वो करने का तो पिछला साल नहीं चलेगा ना. तो what I'm telling is that he is like that means making the children also to drawn to that. Actually उसमें कुछ चर्चा ही नहीं होता है. इधर से पूछता है उधर से पूछता है इधर से पूछता है बस हो गया. लोगों को दिखाने के लिए. But that is doing. That even the criticizer also understand that oh, something is. Listen. So that is what we need. Charismatic hostman. His policies may not be liked by majority, but what happened? We always something is done. Oh, people heard that is world countries are oh India ka so that kind of things are okay. Yes, what something you were going to ask? No. So about that the dictatorship in Italy, you understood clearly? Yes.
How to become a dictator?
How to become a dictator? No. See, again I am telling you should have a charismatic personality. You should have that skill in speaking. Oratory skill is required. Next is that you should have some ideas. And fourth one is to, able to implement. So this kind of things if you are having, you can definitely become a dictator.
Speaker.
Okay. Now, we have to see the geometry. You have to turn it, it doesn't what you can see now. Picture of the but it is made in such a way.
We can just.
No, the thing is that it's just arranged for, I think, one student is there for online.
Almost, sit
Okay.
Uh-huh.
so we can just go on here, CD notes.
Uh-huh.
That's a sort of this thing. No, it is visible from that gap. Yes, this.
No, actually, I don't know that after, so 3 o'clock onwards, one online lectures.
Already it's a thing.
For
I
the
mean, it's still be.
CBS, and you can,
That's third, I would say.
Sorry, I was like, even.
I was told that they will give it. Now, why I am telling that now, maybe because of that only adjustment is made, no?
No, it's not just. It's not. It's movement.
Okay, you will Google it to see that photograph of Mussolini and Hitler, huh?
It is.
Nazi is correct. Swastika. Swastika is that I will teach you.
Yeah. Language.
That's
So,
Language is going to.
perfect. For the practice,
इसका भी dictator बनेगा कहाँ का dictator बनेगा
Except home with the. Once the regular work.
स्पीकर बनेगा then
Friendship.
what all this thing you are
Word combination. Good save. Good save.
किसका सैलरी
इसका.
Detail का.
अरे सॉरी कितना मार्क मिला था 5-6
अच्छा नहीं, 2-3 lakhs, 2-3 lakhs.
Teacher.
लिखा वाला जब कॉस्ट वाला था उसके जस्ट 1 मिनट के बाद बोला कि मैं स्टिकर
काउंट कर रहा था see there was a time the salary of Indian president was just 1 lakh. See, there was a time. So now 1 lakh से कुछ नहीं होता ये that means software engineer is getting 10 lakh. Okay, so that president status of the accordingly that salaries have been increased. We know that now
What is the salary of president?
25.
तीन महीने में बिलियन है.
monthly
President.
Right? They are only deciding, you know, the parliament is passing, you know. Depends upon that see, they are not having to pay electricity bill, phone bills, or whatever is that is happening. Everything we are getting, you know, so nothing, not even a single rupee are
For us.
For us, for everything we have.
अरे वाला चाहिए बन जाएगा भी
नहीं.
मेरे को नाम मस्त मालूम है कौन बदला अलावा और कौन करता है मेरे फ्रेंड सब वाली मैं हूँ ना मैं कौन सा ना मैं कौन सा ना कौन लेशन
What is that? Shopping cart?
average one of the
Also, now cash.
eBay
Such
अभी तक हुआ नहीं है अभी कर रहे हैं प्रोग्रेस
कौन से बेचता है
अभी तक बेचे नहीं
कौन से बेचेगा
देखना पड़ेगा ना एक गेम भी बना है
App game बनाए.
हाँ
App designing कर दो ये.
हाँ मतलब मैं कोर्स करके चलाता हूँ और देखता हूँ तो करेक्ट आया कि नहीं उसके बाद फ्यूचर प्लान्स क्या है कि उसे बेचने का है
But
that's good knowledge.
किधर भेजेगा?
वही सोच रही थी
Developing companies, any game companies, if it's good enough to win any game, they will take it up. Yeah.
Game you are talking or any other?
Yeah,
yeah
if it's good, you should rate it.
My son is doing that app designing and web designing, but I don't know that is worth to sell it.
हाँ
And we can sell.
How?
Freedom and But once you sell it, it's not your idea, it's theirs. You sell it. So they will get the profit of it. You will just get the money that they wanted for it.
Yeah.
You should get actually they will companies and they share it.
Okay. I don't know, that is what he is trying to say, but he is not able. But
Or you can.
oh wow
No, you get it. Really, but if it's stronger with the small
कर सकते हैं
looks like a big.
हाँ मैं क्या हुआ तुम क्या बोल के रहा हूँ मैं
ये वाला
तुमने जो नहीं किया था वो वाला
yes
गुड जॉब
very good work happening.
अरे कर ले सकते मैं तो बात प्रॉपर्टीज करने में बोल रहा है ना
हाँ but
मैं वो आपको बात कर रहा
अब इसे बेच
कोई तो
हाँ करना पड़ेगा नहीं होगा
गीता में नाम नहीं बोला
अभी ये है ना
देखा 877 पर मुझे भी लाया
अरे ऑफिस अरे टॉपिक लिखा है मेरे लिए ये वाला ना आज
हाँ बहुत ये
पढ़ के पूरा
बहुत
अरे दे मैंने पढ़ा कर लिख देगा
ठीक है जल्दी लिखिए
जिंदगी में
अरे वो
नहीं मेरा जो देखना स्कूल का पेपर very less. Let's go away. Nice.
इतना रात भर बैठ के हिस्ट्री का आंसर
Video नहीं पड़ता है।
इसने नहीं किया तो इसने कुछ बोला नहीं
मैंने किया मैंने
अरे थोड़ा सी बहुत पहले भी बंद करना
नहीं अरे हम लोग को
नहीं तो बोल ना मैं तुम क्यों इसको बोल रहा हूँ मैं चल के ना देखो
Depois você vai cancelar. Pega pelo menos o dia da bolsa.
मैंने दिया था
E a
कौन सा वाला था तेरा में तेरे याद भी है तो हाँ तो फिर मेरे को पता है
देखने ही आ जाता है
आई नो कुछ नहीं पता पता लगा
कैसे पढ़ लेना
और कहीं है तेरा प्लेस से जुड़ा हुआ है
yesterday you
सर मेरे को प्रॉब्लम है
thought
हाँ ईट का तो बहुत ज्यादा बिजनेस में